You're tuned into the first newscast devoted to the Highland Lakes area. Local team coverage on Tribune Headline News, bringing you the stories you care about now. Hello, I'm Connie Swinney. In today's news, Burnett County officials sharpen their skills and awareness when it comes to disaster preparations. They're asking the community to participate in their mission. From storms to flooding, leaders say they've learned a lot since the disastrous flood of 2007. Emergency response agencies are now pooling resources and overlapping procedures to be ready if and when disaster strikes again. And an organization sends up warning flags to city leaders about a proposal to allow development on 350 acres of land on Lake Marble Falls. Those details later in the newscast. Also, Kingsland residents bid farewell to a landmark eatery in their community. The Storms restaurant has closed its doors, another casualty of the ailing economy. These stories, local weather, and sports when we come back.
I'm Jennifer Piero, host of the Press Box. We invite you to join us each week for the next several months as we talk about Highland Lakes football at its best. Joining me is Judge Martin McLean, Billy Becker, and Art DeLugage as we talk about the Mustangs, the Yellow Jackets, the Bulldogs, and the Flames. Each week on Northland Cable Channel 15 every Thursday and Friday. And then, of course, you're welcome to join us on the PicayuneTV.com.
We're back. Emergency agencies and area authorities are joining forces with a volunteer community group to be ready in case of future disasters. Residents in the Highland Lakes area are no strangers to dangerous weather conditions, including flooding, high winds, hail, and Arctic temperatures. With September recognized as National Disaster Preparedness Month, community leaders have launched roundtable sessions to discuss issues like response, safety, and personal responsibility. One example includes encouraging residents to develop in-home safety procedures and purchase emergency supply kits. At a recent meeting, city and county officials unveiled local emergency management preparedness, as well as asked for volunteers for training to assist during disasters. To get involved in community emergency response, call the number on your screen. In our next story, a group of Marble Falls residents want city leaders to step back and take a closer look at possibly allowing new resort and residential development on Lake Marble Falls in the eastern city limits. Friends of Lake Marble Falls have come to the negotiating table with planning and zoning leaders recently about a proposed 350-acre development on the lake. Several residents, most with property near the proposed development, have expressed their concerns about a potential 1,200-unit condo and over 100 single-family homes projects. Supporters want the area's zoning changed from agriculture to mixed use to help jumpstart that project. Opponents believe residents have not had enough time to sift through a lengthy proposal from developers. Others express concerns about runoff and preservation of rock cliff views along the water. A landmark eatery in the Highland Lakes closes its doors after 8 years. Business owners of the Kingsland Storms restaurant served their final hamburgers at the Ranch Road 1431 location on August 29th. Company officials, best known for its 50s-style food and atmosphere, blame the economy in part for the decision. The eatery is one of a handful in Burnett, Marble Falls, Lampasas, and Hamilton. Storm's brand first arrived in the area in the 1950s. Owners tell us for the past 2 years they've been working hard to try to keep the Kingsland restaurant open. The principal owner told us it was a sad day to close in Kingsland, but they decided to put their energies into a newly opened Belton location, which they opened during the summer. Owners say the Kingsland location would do well for only 4 months out of the year. We have the PicayuneTV.com weather when we come back.
It's always the right time to help our neighbors, even if it's just giving a few pennies. Picayune Pennies is a community-minded program where 100% of the donations are redistributed to those in need. Look for our containers around town and drop in your spare change. Picayune Pennies, small change, big difference.
Time now for a look at your weather forecast to start your work week.
Thank you very much, Connie. I'm Thomas Edwards. Happy Labor Day to all our viewers. Here's your Highland Lakes forecast for the Burnett County area on the PicayuneTV.com. Well, the sunny weather we've gotten used to may be giving way over the next couple of days to a little of the wet stuff. More on that in a minute. Tonight, partly cloudy before midnight, then mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of showers after midnight. The lows will be in the mid-70s. The forecast gets a little more interesting Tuesday, September 7th. The chance of rain is 80% with showers and scattered thunderstorms likely in the morning. Schools will be open again, so watch for the kids and those low water crossings. Morning rain could be followed by more showers in the afternoon for some areas. Locally heavy rainfall is possible. Highs will be in the mid-80s. By tomorrow night, the rain chance drops, but only to 70%. More showers and scattered thunderstorms are likely. The mercury will stay in the mid-70s. That's your Highland Lakes forecast for the Burnett County area. I'm Thomas Edwards for the PicayuneTV.com. Back to you, Connie.
Now we take a look at headline sports. Here's Jennifer Fierro with the latest.
Connie, between 800 yards of total offense and 14 touchdowns, it all adds up to what looks to be a huge shootout at Mustang Stadium. Both Burnett and Marble Falls won on Friday night, meaning the Mustangs are now on a 2-game winning streak, while the Bulldogs bounced back nicely in a 55-7 win over Fredericksburg. Afterwards, I had a chance to talk to Mustangs head coach Cord Warner about his team's 41-21 victory over Medina Valley.
You know, I tell you what, our linemen did a very good job. They did. You know, they blocked for the run better tonight than you know, we're getting better a little every week doing that, and they did a good job with their pass protection. So, you know, it started up front, and they gave us some room to run and some time. And you know, Austin just ran hard, and our old receivers do a great job of getting open, and we got the football to them. I'm telling you straight up, that's a good football team, and I thought our kids did a real good job on defense. You know, as far as sustained drives and stuff, you know, they popped a couple of big ones, you know, a couple of big plays and long runs. But as far as the old grind them out, I thought our defense did a great job of grinding them out and running the clock down and getting us the ball back.
We will have much more on the Burnett Marble Falls game the rest of this week. We look forward to being out with the Bulldogs as they prepare for the Mustangs. That's it for sports. I'm Jennifer Fierro. Connie, back to you.
Thank you very much, Jennifer. In our final headline, Homecoming Week kicks off Tuesday for Marble Falls ISD. The effort to build community support begins with a Mustang Buddies program where athletes and spirit leaders greet youngsters in the mornings at area schools. Now at the high school, students will dress with different themes each day leading up to the game day. The dress-up themes are Safari Day, Decade Day on Wednesday, Blackout Day on Thursday, and Purple Spirit Day on Friday. On Thursday, a parade starts at 6 p.m. around Marble Falls Middle School. The route will make its way to Colt Circle for a bonfire north of the old Colt Elementary School campus. The Mustangs take on the Burnett Bulldogs on Friday night at Mustang Stadium. That was Tribune Headline News. Thanks for joining me. And don't forget to check out the Press Box on this site where local sports pundits talk about area programs. Thanks for watching. For the PicayuneTV.com, I'm Connie Swinney.